Hello and welcome back. This video was supposed to be me sharing a day in a life, maybe a couple of days. I was going to test a new vegan underarm deodorant that I just picked up from Woolies. I was going to work and share with you a new recipe that I've been working on, a delicious and fresh pumpkin salad. And really, I was going to take you along with me on a casual day, maybe show you a get ready with me, maybe take you out and about. But let me tell you, life had a whole different plan. What started out as a simple vlog turned into a whirlwind of a couple of hectic days. I did include a get ready with me, but there was also an impromptu passata session. And we're talking 20 kilos of tomatoes, which turned into 20 bottles of homemade goodness, which then led to an early morning motivational clean with me session where my kitchen, I kid you not, looked like an explosion of tomato sauce. And just when I thought when things had calmed down, an unexpected visit from the SES to remove a massive branch blocking our driveway. So grab a cuppa, come along for this unexpected ride. There's a bit of beauty, a bit of cooking, a bit of chaos, and a whole lot of real life. Hey, welcome to my bathroom. Today I thought I'd share with you a new product that I've been trying, or I've only just bought it. You know that I'm a big fan of the Mugu Natural Fresh Deodorant. I've been trying to move away from the aluminium-based underarm deodorants. And so I discovered Mugu probably a good, almost 2 years ago, and I love it. It's really good. It doesn't make me smell when I sweat, and it keeps me dry throughout the day. But I thought, could there be something better out there? Not sponsored. I've replenished this. I have a small bottle. But I thought, if I can find something a little bit smaller for when I travel, I thought I'd give this a go. It's no pong, and it's a vegan formula. And this one is a flower power. And basically all it is, it's a paste. You can see that I've been using it. And you take about a pea-size amount and then rub it in your armpit. I've been using it for the last 3 days, and it works well. I don't smell, but I do perspire, so I do get wet under my armpit. I've just put on moisturizer, and I think I might take you along with me today because I have a little bit on. So let's get dressed, shall we? So I thought today I would take you along with me. I have a little bit on, and I thought I'd take you along with me as I get ready. I'm currently using the SP50 SunSense sunscreen lotion, SPF 50. It does leave a little bit of a white cast on the face, but only until it gets absorbed in the face. So it's only a small sample pack. Last year, I went to see a skin specialist to get some skin tags and some brown spots removed from my back, which were all sun damage related. Nothing serious, but I just had them removed because I just felt that they were a little bit unsightly on my back, and it made me self-conscious when I was filming my back in low-cut dresses. So I thought I'd get it removed, and part of it then afterwards, he gave me a whole sample of different types of sunscreen products, which I'm slowly making my way through. Now that's supposed to sit in for a good 20 minutes. And while we're doing that, I'll tell you a little bit about what we're doing today. I have a little bit of editing to do. I have a video to edit. So I came out shop with me, and I think I bought a few things. Maybe I can't remember. I filmed it maybe Friday, and so I've forgotten a little bit what I filmed with it. So I'll have to edit that. That'll take me most of the day. I then have for dinner, I'd like to make a pumpkin and chickpea salad with maybe couscous. I have a nice buttersquash pumpkin in the fridge that I bought, I think last time I was at Costco. So I need to cook that. And then I am going to, well, okay, let me tell you how it started. So last night, Kevin and I were watching, what's that? It looks like a red dot there, but I can't see it in my mirror, but it's showing up in the phone screen. Anyway, last night, Kevin and I were watching Maths, and as I was watching it, I got distracted, and I started thinking about the fact that it's actually almost end of February. Well, it is. It's the last week of February when I'm filming this. And I said I was going to make passata, and I haven't gotten around to it. And when I was looking at the prices of tomatoes on the weekend at the supermarket, they're about $3.50 on the cheap end, upward to $6 a kilo. So I thought, let me just check whether on Marketplace I can find something, because I know generally if you look on Marketplace, you'll find someone who will sell tomatoes, fruit, etc. And there's this person in Wollert who's advertising a 10-kilo box of tomatoes for $10. And I thought, gee, that's a really reasonable price, considering everyone else is selling them for $25 for 10 kilos. So I messaged him. I said, hey, do you still have any of these left? And he said, yes. And I said, how old are the tomatoes? Because I think, are they good? Are they ripe? Are they old and so a little bit squishy? And he said, no, they're okay. They're all right. So I thought, okay, well, I'll come and pick them up tonight. So Kevin and I are driving up to Wollert after 5, because that's when he's available tonight. And I'll get 2 boxes. I don't think I'm going to be able to make all of the passata in one night. That's too big a job. Last time when I made it, it took me a few hours, and I was only making, I think, 5 kilos, something like that last time. So 10 kilos or 20 kilos is going to take me a couple of days to get through it. But I thought I'd take it along with me, because I think all I'll be able to do is maybe make sure that they're all fine, discard any that are damaged, and then wash them, dry them, and maybe put them in the fridge overnight, because it'll be too late by the time we come back, have dinner, and get organized. So anyway, so I thought I'd take you along with me, maybe for over a couple of days, a vlog of my life over a couple of days, just to show you a little bit. It's been 5 minutes. That seems to have dried. Gone back to using the Maybelline eraser. It's going to be 28 degrees today, and I don't feel like wearing a lot of makeup. So I've been using this as foundation concealer, but before that I apply a little bit of this. I'm finishing off the Sephora Smooth and Blur Primer, so that I can finally get rid of some products that are collecting in my drawer. That's all I use, and I apply it. So I have a mirror off to that side, to the center, just press it in over my pores, and that's already dulled a little bit the shininess of the sunscreen lotion. Let that absorb a little bit. I bought Tiffany a Bondi Boost hair tool for Christmas, and I received this as a thank you. So I'm using it. I love the color. It's just so cute. It's just me. It's a thermal flask, and I just put water, keep it on my desk, and that is probably, oh, I don't know, say about half a litre of water, so that I know that I'm drinking enough water during the day. Okay, so that's all I'm doing lately. Apply the concealer and then just blend it in a little bit more where I think it needs it. And then I apply a little bit of bronzer. I'm using the MCO Beauty bronzer. I like it. And the MCO Beauty Babyface Multi-Use Cream Stick. I like it because it just gives it that little bit of glow and sun-kissed look. If you can hear in the background, I've got the vacuum cleaner going, cleaning my floors. And then some MCO Beauty Highlight and Glow. MCO Beauty Bronzer. It's not sponsored by MCO Beauty. I'm just using up the products that I have. And I'm using Life's a Peach by L'Oreal for the blush. It's a beautiful color, very peachy, not too pink. And then I do my eyebrows. And for my eyebrows, I use Silver Queen Prime Brow Pencil by Prime Prometics. I love using the spoolie first to brush out the hairs, then fill in the sparse spots. And then I like to use their Prime Brow Tinted Eyebrow Gel just to color in some of the white hairs that I have there, grey hairs, and this also keeps them in place. But in this, I use the Ash Brown rather than the Silver Queen. I did think Silver Queen was a better match originally, but I've decided that Ash Brown is better for me. Silver Queen is a little bit too dark. And then I'm using the Laura Mercier setting powder, just lightly in the shiny bits. Set it with the Morphe. And then apply some lip liner. I have a tiny little stub of a pencil left. I think this was Avon. It's my last Avon pencil, lip pencil. I don't even know, I can just barely sharpen it, but I love this color. I have replacements of everything, but I basically want to use it all up. I think that's going to be the last time that I'll be able to sharpen that. And then I love using this new, to me, L'Oreal Colorish, and it's number 303 Rose Tendre, French for tender, I'd say. And I like it because it's got that little icy look to it, which I think enhances the look of lips. And now the eyes. And what I've been doing lately with my eyes is just a little bit of this color here all over, and I just extend it out towards the end of my eyebrows, and then I use that color there, which is actually, the bottom one was a butter pecan and the darker one is golden awa, and I just apply it up there to extend out my eye and hide the hooded lids. I actually like these eyeshadows because there's no fallout provided you tap it out. And then I use a little bit of that also for under the eye, just to extend the eye out. And then I use the darker color for just the outer corner of my eye. And then I use a little bit of this pink one, sparkly one. It is Shell Yeah, for the center. And then I blend it all out. Okay, so Emco Beauty Liquid Liner Precision Pen. And all I do is I draw a line from the outer corner to around about the center of the eye. Make it thinner as I go in. And that's it. I find that I like that because I find that it lifts up my outer eye and giving me more of a cat eye. I don't do too much, just a little bit. Sometimes I might go a little bit more, but today is just a very simple look. And at the moment, I'm finishing off a sample of the Fenty Beauty mascara, which I really like. I only put it on the top of the lashes though. If I smudged it into the bottom ones, then I just do the outer, just like that. So that's a little bit smudged today, unfortunately. And I find that because I have a lot of shadowing due to my under eye bags being so swollen, I don't do the bottom lashes because that creates extra shadow. And I just flick it out to elongate and lift. I don't curl my eyelashes. I find that they're fine. And that's it. Now my hair, second day hair. Okay, I'll just go and curl these ends a little bit and continue with my day. Okay, I'm back now. I'll just put a little bit of curls in my hair, dry shampoo, put on some earrings, and I'm done. Now I just have to have some breakfast. It's my cereal and my tablets that I take when I'm having food. And then time to get started with my day. This is one large pumpkin that I've cut up in slices and drizzled with some olive oil and then just Tuscan spices. I'm just going to put this in the oven at 180 for an hour or so, and then turn it over so that all sides get coated with the spices, and then take it from there to turn it into a salad. I'm also going to roast the zucchini. This zucchini is from my garden, so it's extra special. I'm just going to cut it up in chunks and add it to the pumpkin in the oven that's being roasted. Out a bunch of parsley, I'm going to chop up the pumpkin in big chunks. Then I have to cook half a cup of quinoa as per packet instructions, so as you cook it. And then let the pumpkin cool, the veggies, the zucchini cool, let the quinoa cool, and then make the dressing. So I'll be back then. Okay, the dressing consists of juice of 2 lemons, 4 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to use the olive oil from the vegetables. 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, salt, and pepper. I'm not sure this is going to be enough dressing. I might have to double this. Let's see how we go. Perfect. Okay, quinoa, feta, and then mix it all together and it's done. Okay, let's try this. A little bit of everything. Very tasty. No, very tasty. When the kitchen is a mess, you know there's something afoot. There we are, making passata at 9:30 at night. And we are not finished yet. It's a mess. There's those chopped up tomatoes that need to be cooked. So that is technically 10 kilos of tomatoes. How random. I thought that would have given me heaps more than that. So I think I'm going to end up with maybe 25 bottles of passata for $20, because that's what it cost me. Plus olive oil, salt, onions, garlic, spices, herbs. Not bad though. I'll have to work it out later and see. They're starting to pop. Did you hear that one? One of them popped. Good morning. The house is an absolute mess. Last night we finished making the bottled tomatoes over there. Out of all of them, only 2, a big bottle and a small jar, didn't seal properly. So those I'm just going to put in the fridge so that we can use them in the next couple of days. And the others I can put in the pantry. But I've just come back from Pilates, my Pilates clothes, my ponytail. And as I look around, I think I've got to get this house or this living area back in order, because I can't start my day, my work day, with it looking like this. So if you need some motivation to get things done today, then here it is. These are the tomato bottles. I've made in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 3, 18, 19, 20. This one you can hear still clicking. It hasn't sealed, as opposed to these, which you can't move. And this one hasn't sealed. So these are going in the fridge. And these are all going in the pantry because they've all sealed properly. The stove's a mess. There's old boxes. There's dirty towels from last night, dishes. I was exhausted last night. I could not do any more to tidy up. So today is it. That's scraps for the compost. And then there is a folding to be done. We almost started it last night and then just didn't finish it. We just sat and relaxed and watched a little bit of maths before we decided 11:30. Nope, can't keep our eyes open. We are going to go to bed. Good morning, Louie. He was keeping me company while I was having my cup of coffee and relaxing for a little bit, reading my book. I'm currently reading Truly Madly Guilty. It took me a while to get into it because the storyline jumps from an incident to the present, and it just chops and changes from one chapter to the other, it just goes back and forth to this event and how people are dealing with it. So it's really interesting. And I'm almost finished there. And yes, for the people that don't like books to be mangled, I'm on the side of books needing to look like they have been used, they've been loved. I love the look and feel of a brand new book, but then after I've read it, I want it to look, yes, like that I've loved it, that I've enjoyed it, that I've read it. I know many of you are in the opposite park where you love your books pristine. My daughter Charlotte is like that. Her books have to be pristine. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's get started and get this kitchen in order. All by myself, and you didn't come with me. You missed out. Too bad. Too bad. You snooze, you lose. All done. All back in order. I've got the vacuum cleaner vacuuming and mopping for me. I do have a heap of ironing to do now. That bottle is going in my office. But the kitchen is tidy. Let me go from the other angle so I've got the sun behind me and you don't get the glare. There we go. Kitchen is all done. I just have to put these bottles away, but I require, it needs a little bit of finessing to find space in my pantry for that. But it's good to go. Okay, That area there is a bit of a mess, but I'm just going to make my breakfast here and then give this a quick tidy up, take my vitamins, go and have a shower, and then get started with my day.
Huge branch dropped just across our driveway.